Welcome everyone. Today we have an updated for Path of Exile 2 patch notes, and this was just released in about 20-30 minutes ago. So let's have a look at the notes, and there's previous hotfixes we'll go through in this video as well. So also we talk about the duplications that's been reduced, which is amazing work. So firstly, let's have a look at this latest patch notes that is posted recently. And this is the patch of 0.1 of patch notes, and this is a Restartless. So firstly, fix a bug where rain monsters could pause the delirium mist for an extended period of time, even before touching the mirror of delirium. This would result opening a mirror and also having no monster spawned. All the mist is not expanding fully, which is good. This means people can farm delirium more often. In addition, delirium mist now pause for 10 seconds when opening a strong box, previously 5 seconds. Note that unrelated delirium risk further changes to strongbox will be made in an upcoming patch, make them less terrible. Yes, I have played the strongboxes, guys. They're terribly annoying to stay over there, and this is great. If you guys are farming delirium, there is a lot benefits and also more timers for those, and this is really good. So the second bug fix is gonna be an increased effect of small passive radius. Oh boy, I was making a video on this too. I was gonna post about this. So if you guys haven't heard, the increased radius of small passive skills in effect with a time-loss Jews are very powerful, especially with the adult Jew, which is potentially game-breaking because currently the bug gives so much more stats. But even after this change to the adult Jew, the price of those items will crash. So if you guys are watching this video, and if you're trying to sell those, be careful, the price of those items may be crashing for the adult jewel and also for the corrupted magical jewels. Now, even with this bug fix, those adult jewels are still very powerful. And if you're using those, don't be too worried. This is a bug fix. This is not a nerf to the jewels. The next one we have is fix a bug where a player if a player changes their maximum life, energy shield, or mana through such as equipping and also unequipping items, their current life, energy shield, mana, overcap mana, or overcap energy shield will also increase. Oh, I did not know that was a bug. So you can easily overcap your life, mana, energy shield by just changing gears constantly. This is something they really should have fixed, right? So that's a good fix. And also keep going, fix a bug where uncapped life from life remnants will be erased whenever maximum life changed as leveling or weapon swapping. Oh, I did not know that as well. That is a good fix. So if you guys didn't know, life remnant is actually the Bloodmage ascension skill, which allows you to overcap life, which can double your life. It's very similar to the green revenants or the green harvest for the energy shield revenants. And this will make the Bloodmage even better, because some Blood Mages will be swapping weapons, and each time you swap weapons, you lose your double life, which is terrible because it also scales with your life for additional critical damage, which is actually very powerful if you haven't seen our previous build with over 600 critical damage and also infinite blinking for the Blood Mage. Now as we keep going, fix a bug where projectiles from Zagharan, the colossal knife attacks, were incorrectly positioned on the top of the players. Okay, I don't think this is too major because this is just one of the bosses, right? Well, let me know, guys, if this is a really terrible boss. Fix a bug where aftershock of rolling slams were not dealing damage. Well, that's good. Fix a bug where ritual altars would sometimes fail to activate. That is not good. Good that they fix this. Fix a bug where Zakish, we that are one could sometimes endlessly throw hands. Okay, if you guys didn't know, this is the pinnacle boss for the bridge, and this one do drops on good items, and a lot of people do like to farm this boss. And when he throws hands, it does a lot of damage. I did not know that it could endlessly throw hands. It's like, high five, high five. Fix a bug where the Mad Wolf of Algrim quest will be incompleted if you travel to Act 2 by other means than talking to the Hooded one. Oh, this is a big bug, because you could potentially bug out on Act 2 or on Act 4. And this is scary. And I had some viewers who had bugged quests, they have to restart the entire character. As we keep going, fix a bug where many Persecutor tablet modified description did not display when hovering over the map in radius of the completed towers. Okay, that is a good. This is very good for juicing. Fix a client crash that could occur after entering demon form while fighting Zagharan, the Temporal. So there has been a lot of potential crash, especially when going into demon form. and they have fixed a few of those in the past hotfix, as we're going to go through those. Fix a climb crash that could occur with Fury Death support in party play. So Fury Death is actually a very powerful minion skill, especially with a high minion HP. And sometimes people put it on the zombies with mid shield, sometimes people put it on the Infernal Hound. And if you play with the Infernalist, sometimes the Fury Death will crush your game. And if you crush the game, it's terrible. And fix a climb crash that will occur on PlayStation 5. That is good. So this patch has been deployed without restarting the server. You'll need to update your client to receive the patch changes for this patch. So be aware of this. You want to update the game if you want to receive those patch changes. But if you happen to be enjoying the benefits of the time lost jewels, you decide when you want to start the patch. So over here, I do want to bring you guys to some other hotfixes that was recently posted. So hotfix number 6 was on January 7th. Fix a bug that caused characters to be disconnected, most notably trying to use the demon form through the skills granted by demon position with Ascension. So I mentioned this earlier, if you were playing the Infernalist and if you go into demon form, there's so many ways of getting crashed that people have actually stopped using the demon form. So fix a visual bug with item deferral in the ritual. I have seen some crazy item deferral over millions of currencies, which is a visual bug, so keep that in mind. Fix a client crash. And over here, you do need to restart for those changes to occur. And here we have hotfix number 6. This was posted on January 6th. Fix a bug where allocating Chaos Incarnation would incorrectly count you as being low life. Now, if you guys didn't know, for CI or Chaos Incarnation, it will set your life to 1% or 1, and you become immune to chaos damage and also most of the damage over time. And before this fix, you are considered as low life and also high life at the same time. And this allows build to abuse method of getting more damage while on low life and also high life. But after this change, guys, you cannot gain the benefit on low life because you're constantly on 1 life, you're constantly on high and also maximum life. Now over here, those are the latest update. We're still waiting for the big patch update on the potential changes and also the nerfs and also buffs to the build, but we haven't seen those yet. But it is likely this will be coming very soon. So this current change is a Restartless patch. But if I bring you guys attention to this particular post on Path of Exile, you can see that they will be conducting additional hotfixes and also bug changes, and also they're working on a restart patch. Now, don't panic. The restart patch is not an economic restart. I know a lot of us has been wanting economic restart due to the dupes and also the crazy economy with the game. But if there was an economic restart, I think a lot of players will be very disheartened, and some players will even quit the game because they spent so long farming in the game in the past 1 month. So coming from the official post on Twitter with POE 2, they're saying that there will be restart patches which will require you to restart the game or even restarting the server. And do be careful, if there's a server restart and if you're planning to play a Pinnacle boss, a very expensive map, you might lose your map. So keep in mind of that. And currently, the latest patch changes does not require restart. And before we finish this video, I do want to give you guys an update on the latest changes of the duplications. Yes, the numbers are going down. The price of those chess pieces, other than the price fixes, they're going back to 50 divine. So the lowest I've seen is about 10 to 12 divine over 1,100 copies. And with the latest patch changes and also the bug fixes, the duplication of those temporal chests seems to have stopped. And I'll be updating you guys if there's any potential bugs or things you should be aware of that can dramatically change the market. So very happy we're getting some patch notes, and if you guys are playing any build that is related to those changes, make sure you be aware of this and take advantage of those correct bug fixes if you're playing the Bloodmage. Now before we finish, if you guys haven't subscribed, this is a really good time to do so because I'll be looking into the latest Path of Exile 2 news on different communities and also on the official forum, official webpage. I'll also be looking into the best build for each of the class as the meta develops with the Chinese and also the English community. So stay tuned for the latest update and also guides for Path of Exile 2. And of course, this is going to be a big month for us. And I'll try to bring you guys all of the latest content and also guides for Path of Exile 2 to come.